power of control. And I really believe, it's not just about smile, about happiness, about everything in our life can very easily be controlled by a controlled mind.
Yes, absolutely.
It is just that you need to train your mind in such a way that you need to tell it that you are under my control and you are not controlling me. So what do you say about this?
Absolutely.
Capitalizing the
There is
controllable.
there is absolutely no. It's not that I am speaking about it. There has been a lot of studies which has been carried out also. There has been many things which are scientific studies which have been carried out. There is a longitudinal study which was carried out for a year for 10 years, carrying out on how much are in our life controllable and how much is uncontrollable.
Right.
Believe me or not, it's just 5 to 7% is only uncontrollable.
Yeah.
95% of the things are controllable. And again, same thing as we spoke about smiles and other things also. We normally get worried by those uncontrollable 5%. I'll come to. There are many examples. There are many things which happen. I'll tell you. I don't know whether I have spoken about it earlier. We used to always talk about it. I give this example. I was posted in Bombay. We were staying in Andheri, and our office was in Bandra.
Right.
And in a distance, 8.5 kilometers or 9 kilometers.
Exactly.
So we had a carpool. Yeah, we used to go, and we saw. After first few days, we saw that if we are starting at 8:30, normally everybody starts at 8:30. From there, 8:30, so we will be reaching at around 9:45 or so, 9:45, and 1 hour 15 minutes. Then we saw, okay, if we start at 8:15, we're reaching at 9:50 in 1 hour. So we are saving 15 minutes. So if we are starting at 8 o'clock, we are reaching at 8:45. Another 15 minutes saved. So consciously, amongst us, what happens when you start at 8:30? Road becomes very
heavy. Yeah.
And sometimes it becomes uncontrollable. In one of the you will get stuck. You will be fretting about it. You will be shouting. You will be telling, this road is bad. This is what you which mein ye kaisa hota hai, ye kya hota hai. You only discuss about those things.
Right.
About the road, about the people. Dekho phir ghus gaya. Dekho ruk gaya. And I had many of the times we used to stop and somebody will get down and try to control and all those things we used to do. But by starting a bit early, we saw that our journey was so enjoyable.
Yeah.
We started discussing about films, we started discussing about politics, we started discussing about many other things which was not happening, and we had somebody who was a very close friend, Sharma ji, jo ki baad mein Director of Finance Indian Oil ka bane the. He used to joke a lot, and we'll have a lot of fun and root. And we realized that by just avoiding, it was under our control.
Yeah, absolutely.
We could start early. It was completely under our control. Rest of the things were uncontrollable. Now the traffic, now the roads, nothing was under our control. But by controlling this, we enjoyed our journey, and this carpool was the best carpool for us, and where we used to have fun every time, and whatever we used to. This is just one small example. Many a times because see, what are normally uncontrollable? Sometimes time is uncontrollable, sometimes your environment is uncontrollable.
Yeah.
But they're uncontrollable, no? Whatever is in your control, please try to work on that and try to control that. Try to do on that.
And make best of that environment.
And make best of it. And this is one example I keep on saying, everybody, that how we made our life so enjoyable in that small and we enjoyed for that 2.5 years, 3 years we were carpool partners, sir. We really enjoyed like anything, and just by adjusting this small things.
Right.
And of course, at the end of the day, this is what everybody has to find out, that which are the things which are not. And as I told you, that study says that only 5 to 7% are uncontrollable. You can't do anything. I can't change the government. I can't change the roads. I can't change the policies. I can't change. Where I can change, I can do, and I'll try to do that. Where I can't change, obviously. But in my life, 95% of things are controllable. Like gave the small example of smiles itself. This is under my control.
Yeah.
When I smile, when I don't smile, this is under my control. What I do it to people by whom I meet, how do I make them feel? This is under my control. I can do that. And if I can do that, why am I not doing that? My question always is to be, why can't I do that? And I should focus on this part of it. And then I think by just adjusting slightly, we can make the best of it.
I think people will keep making mistakes, but I mean, if we keep our calm in those times and try to look at how those mistakes can be overcome, is what we can do. I mean, that's something that we can control.
Absolutely, but that is what I feel that it is under our control to control the things that we do.
Exactly.
So that's what, and you told another very good thing, that tell your mind that I am controlling you. You are not controlling me.
Yeah.
Same thing happens to, we have talked sometimes, I think we might have talked here, but some of the deliveries that I make about this new technology, and whether it is artificial intelligence or other things also, I keep saying about that. Make technology your slave.
Yeah.
You control the technology. Don't allow WhatsApp to control you.
Right.
Read everything.
Absolutely.
There is absolutely no problem. There is nothing stopping you from reading everything. But believing in that and acting on that
is
very
dangerous.
It's very dangerous.
Yeah.
You go to you must be also facing this, your school groups that you have. You have extreme statements about the government, about policy, as if Trump will listen to me and will change everything. No, it will not.
Moreover,
It's good that you discuss, but don't get dragged into it.
I always, whenever I see a post which is having anything to do about government policies or in general about society or anything, I first try to always look at it on Google or some other places. I mean, is it a real story or is it not? If it is not at all, I will not indulge in it, not give my mind space to it or anything. Because
ignorance is bliss in this case.
Yeah.
You ignore, na? You completely ignore. If you can contribute, see something. Suppose these days some people keep talking about, let's say, how we are importing, where from we are importing. I have some knowledge. I give only those things where I am aware of it and how it is helping us. Let's say we are importing from Africa right now, or we import from sometimes South America and all these things. How does it help us? How is it helping? Or the vaccine diplomacy, how is it? Where I am aware or where you are knowing about it, just getting sucked into it, it is again controllable. You have to control your urge to write about everything and anything which happens.
Even because we work a lot with Indian Oil and people believe that, okay, you must be knowing what is the situation of LPG and all that. And I would always say that I would not know that in depth. But from where I know is, I've been told there is no shortage. Whatever is happening is basically because there is too much misinformation, and people who need LPG today are not getting it. People who don't need it today have taken it and stored it. That is what has happened, because what I believe was told that normally if there were 10 lakh bookings a day, it rose up to 50 lakhs. Obviously, that will create a ripple effect, which people are not aware of, but definitely that impacts the whole system.
Again, here we go back to the control. Of course, we're not getting into this side, but getting into controllable side of it.
Right.
This is one thing which was controllable from my part.
Absolutely. That I don't.
If I don't require it, I don't require it. Also, why am I booking it? And then government has given for 25 days, let's say, booking. I'm not supporting or I'm not trying to advocate anything. I'm just saying this is something which is also controllable.
Absolutely.
I have allowed myself to get panicking.
Right.
And then I have done this. So again, this was a controllable part.
Absolutely.